Hello everybody and welcome back to No Man's Sky, where teleporter construction. We are going to be starting to do that today, I am guessing. So it is wanting us to do that. Also, I think under... I wish I could find where to go for the oh, there we are, objectives and things. So at the moment, explore your planet and expand your base. And it was saying to me last time that I could rename the base as well. So I was going to have a little look at this. Because I don't think MUXE Outpost is going to be a very good one. Even if I just renamed it like She-Lab's base. That would be better than a nothing. And then we can call things like She-Lab's main base and things like that. We can also do a little bit of renaming of things. And I won't do this right now because I want to get on with a few other things. But we've got a whole planet that we can rename. If I can't find where it is. Catalogue. Discoveries. So we've got Onsurf Beta, which we could give a much nicer name to, I'm sure. And then we've got all of these different floras and faunas that I can rename and upload. So I'll be able to get like nanite clusters when I upload them, but before we upload them, I will rename them after maybe some of the patrons. So that's something that we'll do a little bit later. For now though, we're going to go and get some more ferrite dust, which I'm sure there'll be plenty of around here. So let's make sure we're not on the terrain manipulator. I'm going to go around making holes in the place, which I don't want to do. And I'm sure I will at some point. At some point I'm going to be like, oh, mine my... Oh, no. I made a crater. But the less I do that, the better, ideally. So the other thing that we need to do today is try and make... let's see if we can do this. I want to try and make starship fuel. Is that something I can do? Starship launch fuel. Here we are. Oh, I'd be able to do that if I made a metal plate. Can I make a metal plate? One, I've got 50 ferrite dust. Oh, well, I guess we'll need 100 then. Because I really do need to make some fuel. So we can go get my ship back. Because at the moment, my ship is kind of... What is that over there? Oh, it's salt. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. I was like, if that's like uranium or something, that'd be really useful, but it is not. Don't worry. So just kind of looking for ferrite rocks. I know that I can get back up from here, so... We'll run around here, see if I can get some more. Craft metal plating. How much can we make then? Like 1. Okay, great. Yay. We are running out of room really bad though. I need somewhere that I can store things pretty soon. Okay, like functionally, do we... you know what I could do possibly? I don't know if we can reach my starship. Can I put a few things away in there? No, it's out of range. Okay. Well, in that case, it's really important that we make this... This is my last inventory slot, that we make this starship launch fuel and we go get the starship then. Because otherwise, I'm literally going to have nowhere to put things. Until we can open up some inventory space. I will have a quick look at the computer as well. Just see the, that's not the computer, the, what's this thing called? Construction Research Unit. We'll have a look at that, the research unit. A buildable technology and see if there's any kind of storage yet. So biofuel reactor, there's a save beacon, there is electric wiring, a health station, signal booster, battery solar panel, and hazard protection. So far, no. There will be no storage other than what I've got in my suit and what I've got on my ship. Okay. So clearly we'll have to go and buy a load of ships so that we can have storage. That's how it works, right? Okay, so let's go grab the ship anyway. It's a bit of a way away. But not too far away. It's not too bad. Analyze the geode with E. I've got a geode in my inventory. It's telling me to analyze it. Okay, let's analyze it. What happened? I got a load of ferrite dust out of the geode. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. At least it stacks with the other stuff in my inventory for now. But yeah, I may as well just fly it back because I can call the ship to me. However, at the moment, because it's got no fuel in it, I can't. So I have to run over to it to refuel it anyway. That's the reason why it got left here in the first place, is because it had no fuel. So I'm hoping this will give me a couple of liftoffs. I don't know. Launch thruster. Starship launch fuel. Oh yeah, that's 100%. Okay, fantastic. So let's get in and fly over to my base. My base is so tiny compared to... This island didn't look very big initially, but my base looks tiny compared to the island. Okay. I don't know whether that was a good landing spot or not, but we'll make better things for landing later. I might have landed straight on one of those big... I'm not sure. One of the... I saw like a big thing and I think I landed on it. A big like rock thing. Okay, so She-Lab's base, construction, research unit, craft metal plating. How much metal plating can we make now? Right, so the starship is here now. So I can put anything that I don't think I'm going to use soon into the starship's inventory instead of my one. I think I can put this rusted metal. I might be able to put that into the portable refiner. Let's have a little look. Can I? Got rusted metal in there. Yeah, I can turn all that into ferrite dust, so that would be a good start. Then the residual goop. I can just go into the starship's inventory and I can sort these things out later. Navigation data. Probably don't need that right now. Although it will probably be quite useful later. An ion battery. I actually think an ion battery is good to keep on me. Vortex cubes. I'm going to keep on me for now. Oxygen, obviously, yes. Marrow bulbs, I think those are going to come later. Don't need those yet. A Viking effigy. And a glowing mineral. We can analyze the glowing mineral. Don't know what I got for that. I got Herox. Okay, interesting. That's fairly valuable, which is nice. Used for crafting, upgrading, and trading. So we might need that for crafting at some point. I'm going to put that in my ship's inventory for a while then. Carbon, silicate, and sodium can all stay around. And that leaves me a good few slots. Cool. Eventually I'd like to get this inventory expanded. I think I might be able to later on as well. Okay, so much better. We need to now go and get up. I think it's going to be about 200. We want to make this teleporter. I don't know whether I need to make some kind of electricity first, but we'll see. It might be sat there with no power for a while. They are so cool. I feel like I'm on a planet of the dinosaurs or something. It's absolutely amazing. It's so beautiful just watching them all running, doing their migration paths. It's amazing. They're so cool. However, this is No Man's Sky, not No Man's Planet, so we do need to try and get out of here. And building up our base is the first part of that, I suppose. Having the ship back is a good start. Ah, man, if it hits me, it dies. Simple as. Like, you are mine now, hazardous plants. There will be no hazardous plants on my planet. No, no, no. And they stood on that one. Gee. Alright. I think I need something like 200 ferrite, so we just need another rock or two. And we should be able to build this thing. That was 24, so that's not quite enough. $180. Alright. See another rock or two over there. So let's go get those. Oh, there's some here too. Life support of 50%. Well, I've been killing plants, so I imagine we can use the oxygen from that to top up. Generally, by the time you get to this stage of the game, it's pretty easy to keep your life supports and things like that going. Although it'd be nice to have an upgrade so they don't run out quite as fast and you can put more oxygen in to start with, so it doesn't it doesn't mess with your game experience as much. Oh yeah. Should be enough. Yeah, 233. So let's make ourselves metal platings times 4. So now we need to gather carbon for carbon nanotubes. Those can stack now I've made them. So let's take down a tree or two. I may as well do that while I'm here. Oh, someone went past with a very loud car then, because I heard it through my earphones. Although my earphones aren't like the most sound deadening in the world, they still do deaden quite a bit of sound. So for me to hear a car going meow is like actually quite... I have used all my mining juice. So now we're back to where we started with the, the carbon, because my mining beam ran out, but never mind. I don't want to, like... Oh, I need to analyse all these, though. What are you? New flora record. Strongest photo activity. Wow. Pretty cool. A fluxifi. Cleaning up the planet, getting myself some oxygen. Right, carbon, back to carbon. There's a whole big cluster of trees over here. Maybe I'll take a couple from there. I don't want to like mess up this lovely planet. I'll have to find another planet somewhere else that's got like loads of wood on, and I'll just take a like an axe to the whole thing. Which carbon we got now? 115. I needed how much? Oh yeah, I've got enough now. Okay. I did have enough, and then I had to use it to recharge my laser beam, so that wasn't too great. Right, so now we need to build a base teleport module, access the build menu with Z. Okay, so we need to go back to base now. Through my majestic dinosaur pack. That's so cool. I feel like I'm living in some kind of prehistoric, like... I feel like I live in Jurassic Park, basically. It is wonderful. Okay, let's go to the base. It's up here. Let's take a drink because my frog has come back in my throat. I'm at a point where I think I'll give him a name now. There's a lot of activity around here. And I think the activity I can see is like maybe other people that have started in this area. Which I don't mind too much, but I know there's a lot of people who move around a lot to find a home that doesn't have traffic. Which I get. I get that. Right, teleporter. So we could put a teleporter kind of here, couldn't we? So that would be a nice place for it. Let's see about making a teleporter. So that'd be in the build menu somewhere, I imagine. Base teleport module. Oh, toggle free placement. Doesn't seem to be making much of a difference. But about there looks alright, I think. Okay, so it is not, as I expected, not powered. Supply power to the base. Learn the biofuel reactor so that you can make some power. Okay. Analysis unit online. Indicate desired research path. Buildable technology. I just need one piece of data for that, so let's go and find that quickly. And then we can maybe go on some adventures through the portal. I don't know. Might have to go there in the ship first. And then I can like teleport back. Usually when you teleport, your ship kind of like comes with you. So that is one thing I do know. Or am willing to tell you from last time. What is that down there? Is it like hazardous flora? It's probably just hazardous flora, isn't it? Oh, it's sweet root. Okay. Well, I can stay there for now. That's fine. I need to find... How far away are you? 386, 197. So I will go and find you then. I need to find some buildable technology. Oh, buried technology, not buildable technology. Buried technology to unlock the buildable technology. Yeah. Where is it then? Still over here somewhere? Or is it underneath me? I find it really hard when I get close to things. Like, I'm alright when I'm far away from it, like knowing where it is, and then all of a sudden it's really hard to find. Oh, there we are, that's better. Okay, 20. 15, 10, 9. Somewhere around here. Okay. Put on my terrain manipulator and see if we can... Probably best if I'm not in the hole while I'm trying to dig. In fact, maybe it is better that I'm in the hole while I'm trying to dig. It says it's in this direction. It's gone off of my thing now. Does that mean I've nearly found it? No, is it back here somewhere then? Oh, I think it might just be more down here. Don't know. Gotcha. Cool. If I had like some kind of terrain modification tool, I would fill that back in, but I do not, so I will not. So I try and keep the hole as small as I can, but I am blasting holes all over my lovely planet, and it does hurt my heart. Right. So let us go back to base and then find myself, build myself a bioreactor. So we're going to have electricity in our base. Hello! I want some creature pellets. I love all the animals on my place. They're so cool. Although I might just I don't know, I might just let them run free, depending on if I need stuff from them or not. If I don't, then I'll just let them run around and be their, you know, live their best lives. I don't need them to be my pets or to, like, capture them. Right, so we've travelled some journey milestones as well, which is always fun. Right, okay. So I'm going to need to put down a bioreactor once I have unlocked it. So let's see. Buildable tech biofuel reactor. One piece of metal plating. Why is it always the metal plating? I don't know. Okay, so metal plating. Do we have enough? Of course we don't. Do we have enough ferrite? No. Have I used all of the ferrite nearby? Yes. Oh, there's some over here actually. Oh. Yeah, that's the one thing I said I wasn't going to do. Blast holes everywhere, but luckily it's not too close to my base. I'll have to see if that can be fixed later. If not, then it's a feature. Total feature. I just have to expand the base and build it over there. Okay, so we do now have hopefully enough to make a metal plate, which means I can now make a bioreactor, a biofuel reactor. And now we have to learn electrical wiring. I think, oh, it says it's free. Okay. Oh, yep, electrical wiring is free. High capacity electrical wiring. Connect generators to your base. Most technology as well as structures with embedded lighting systems require a power source to operate. Wiring can be connected to various switches to facilitate selective power flow. And talking about power, my headphones ran out of it. On with the other pair. Okay, so We now need to do wiring. I don't know if the wiring has changed recently. Probably could also do with popping some fuel in the furnace as well. Oh, looks like I can work off a few things. Carbon. Condensed carbon. Oxygen. Use a bit of carbon, I guess. Doesn't need to be like totally... Okay, the other thing that I believe is true in this is that a portal will take you places, okay, when it's powered. You can return to it when it's unpowered, I believe. So if you've got some like kind of mega old base that's like the power's all run down, you can still get to it via teleporter. So I need to learn wiring. How does that work, man? Okay, electrical wiring. I see. So, like, I... plug it up there. Lovely. I'm not going to worry about how pretty it looks for a while because we are probably going to change an awful lot of this later on. So I'm not going to be too worried about it all.
Base computer online.
Okay, base computer log updated. Return to the base computer. I shall. I mean, for a start, we need lights in here. Like, those lights do nothing. Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry 492F follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast. Repeating 16. From the space station. Warning. End of archive. Records interrupted. The base computer archives have reached their end. It seems there's nothing more. I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left the base and headed to the space station. Leave. Okay, so it's probably going to want us to go to the space station. Investigate the space station following the footsteps of the base computer's previous owner. Can we get there through the portal? Nope. I can go to my base and that is it. So I'm guessing we need to jump in the ship then. And go for a fly. Good job I found the ship, isn't it? But once we're there, we should be able to teleport back. So it's a good thing that I did make the teleporter. Yeah. Radiant pillar, here we go. So let's see if we can find the space station. Oh, we've got to get out of the atmosphere first. Okay. And let's align with... Is that the space station there? Let's align with that then. A relatively full pulse engine still as well. Gonna go and investigate it. I think there'll be a lot of things that will open up to us once we get here, so I'm quite excited. Not bad for episode 3, getting to the space station, is it? Yeah. With a fully built base and a fully repaired ship. Felt like I was gonna crash into that planet for a second. Okay, I feel like I maybe came... Oh, that's better. Thrust over towards the space station, and I need to find the way in. Is that a way in? Is that a way in? Go in this way. Yay! Initiating landing sequence. In we go. Hello, space station. Explore the space station and find life forms to ask about the mysterious signal. So far, I don't think I'm going to have a lot to say to them. Because I don't think I know any of their languages. So let's try and ask a few people. So Scout Ginamwangi. Hello. Dat. Boinsug Dong. Edgy Aliosh. Tomrag. Upa Einland. Elinan, sorry. The alien, large and intimidating, seems to be attempting to be friendly. Perhaps they know the one who came before me. Ask about other travellers. Alien draws back, startled. The look on their face tells me our conversation is over. Entity Torrens. Yep, we still don't know anything he's saying. The alien's elegant metallic shell springs to life as I approach. They study me, lights flashing about their visor. Perhaps they know something about the messages left at the base computer. Ask about 16. A glazed look passes over the life form's visor. The number has had some strange effect on them. They seem reluctant to speak further. Let's try Hireling Yom. Hireling Yom. The life form chatters away, assessing me with beady, inquisitive eyes. But when I blink, I see that same red light that stared at me at the distress beacon. Repeat 16. We are watching you, traveller friend. Find what we have left you. Wow. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is echoed to me through the red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away, and I see the life form blinking at me expectantly. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. Okay, so the space station. Every system has a space station serving as its hub. Speaking to life forms aboard the station brings the chance to trade, learn words, or gain standing. Visit technology merchants to upgrade your ship and equipment. Visit the cartographer for directions to outposts and other buildings. Take missions from the mission agent to earn valuable rewards. And use the teleporter to instantly return to your base. Okay, so we'll have a little look around and chat to people and stuff. The other thing that you can do, which is quite cool, say these ships coming in here. I believe these are all for sale. This is cool. Ah, ran away. Okay. So, let's have a look. Starship unoccupied. So if I have a look at analyst, whatever his name is, the scientist is open to trading and discussing the sale of their ship. Offer to trade. There's got all sorts of things that we can trade with him. Usually, though, I'm going to leave because usually what you want to do is to check out the ship first. So you want to have a look at it. But I forget how to do that. I thought you could just click on it before and see what kind of ship you were going to get. But maybe not. Maybe we'll make an offer then. And maybe it'll show us what it is. Oh, there we are. Okay. So this one is Agoyab's champion. And you can see it's got a much bigger inventory. It's a B class, whereas my ship at the moment is a C class. It's doesn't tell me what like kind of class of ship it is anymore though. They used to tell you, like, what ship class they were. Whether they were like an explorer or what they were. This is extremely maneuverable. Has good shield strength, but it's not got good hyperdrive range. So I would say it's not really an explorer. What's the price on it? 3.4 million. And at the moment I have 22,000. Oh, there we are. It is an explorer, actually. So it does start to tell me a little bit more. It tells me how many tech slots it has, how many cargo slots it has, what its cost is. Oh, yeah, that would be with trading in my fighter as well. So we don't want that. But that's just to show you how trading works for ships. I probably want to save up a bit of money and then get something really nice. And sometimes you have to wait a while for those things to come in, but I'm going to be looking purely at, to start with anyway, at ships that have good stats. And then if I find a ship that has good stats and looks really nice as I'm flying around the stars, then I might pick it up. But to start with, like, you can spend all day sitting in the hangar, like, that one doesn't look very good. I'll wait for the next one. That one doesn't look very good. I'll wait for the next one. So that's not what we really want to do. So the weapon terminal, Poem of Fire. So here, I can compare that with my current multi-tool. Let's have a look at Poem of Fire. How does that compare? It certainly seems to have a few more tech slots on it. It costs $1 million. It's a rifle with 14 slots instead of 8 slots. So you can add extra bits and bobs to it. Its damage potential is through the roof, and its scanner range is a little bit higher. I don't have any money though. I am just window shopping at the moment. The technology merchant, Bulan, offers installable exosuit upgrades in exchange for nanite clusters. So we would need to start upgrading things. Hey, we learned a word. Korvax. Purchase upgrade modules. So, for however many nanites, so as you upload things that you discover, you'll be able to install different extra modules into your suit to make yourself a bit more survivable. But again, that's not something we can do at the moment. We don't have that much money, but you get an idea of all the things we can do. Should talk to everyone I can talk to, because we will learn words from them sometimes anyway. The electronic life form shakes with excitement. They grasp at the air before themselves, seeing something that I cannot see. Request dialect help. Mathematician entity Razmai asks something incomprehensible. I stare blank. Finally, they present a selection of simple glyphs. Concepts of words I might learn. Let's learn a friendship symbol, I think. I've learned the Korvax word for ehu. Wonderful. Is there anyone else I can visit? The other thing that I need to do... Hello, Lieutenant. Is to visit all of those knowledge stones on my planet. Because there are lots of knowledge stones around. And they will give me some words as well. I'm not going to gift you my Viking effigy yet. Request for dialect help. Okay. Lieutenant Zwar, even, draws themselves up, proud to be teaching their language. They present a selection of symbols, each representing a type of Viking word I might learn. I'm going to ask for an aggression symbol. Viking love talking about aggressive stuff. As you can tell by their soldier-like appearance. So, okay, so... They're one of these races where if you talk to them a bit aggressively, they actually kind of quite like it. Multi-tool upgrade station. I can add things to my existing multi-tool, or I can try and save up to buy a new one. Don't know which I want to do, really. Oh, so many shopping opportunities here. Hello. From the moment I entered the room, I could smell this Gek. I do not believe a more alluring scent has ever entered my nose. It feels inevitable that I approached, like fate itself has pushed me to this moment. Toil Gek La tilts their head from side to side as they consider me. They consult a note on their datapad, then present a list of language symbols. A trade symbol from you, please. I've learned the Gek word for trade. That's probably a good one for to know, to be honest. Anyone else I haven't talked to? I think I talked to these two already. I think. Oh no, it doesn't say visited on them, so... Korvax something or other. They're making me an offer. Okay. Well, let's request dialect help. I can't practice language skills until I know a bit of the language, I would say. Let's do a travel symbol. Teaches me a word of their language. We have learned unknown in Korvax. So now we know Korvax and unknown. Hurrah! We knew Korvax from the Knowledge Stone. Apparently I have been running around a lot as well. What is that thing? That's so cool. Over here. What's over here then? Envoy So I can do some quests, I think, if I have enough, but I do not. If I have enough status. I could donate some things to the guild archive, possibly. If I had them, which I don't. So at the moment, we're just not good enough to really do anything with that guy particularly. So I'm guessing that's the guild envoy. It's down here. Hi, who are you? You're the cartographer. Right, sometimes they'll teach me places. Korvac looks up, swiftly scans me, and then reveals their catalogue of maps and charts. Says some very incomprehensible things. Ask for help. I asked cartographer Olyats for help. They point at a map on their screen, then towards a depiction of the waypoint towers found at most planetary sites. They seem to be requesting I gather data from these towers. Okay. Apparently already visited you. Fine. That's a big bulky ship, isn't it? Mission agent. Can we do a mission? The lifeform gestures apologetically. Their exact meaning is unclear, but it's apparent there's no work for me here. Okay, so I might need to get in with the guild a bit more first, and that might involve donating things to them, which is I'm sure that's a tiny bit different to what I was able to do last time. I'm sure I was able to get into missions and things a little bit earlier. Let's have a chat to this sales Gek here. I'm certain I do not know this Gek, yet meeting them now, I'm overwhelmed with a sudden affection. A wave of bittersweet nostalgia sweeps over me. Dialect help, please. Sales Gek Tyke stares at me, blinking with confusion. Eventually, they tap at their datapad and display a list of language symbols. Let's have some more trade symbols. Okay, Sales Gek teaches me a word of their language. I've learned trade and units now, so they're probably good ones for a Gek, right? Visited. I haven't visited you. Another callback. Eventually, we're going to start filling things in. I love learning the languages in this. It's amazing. It's so fun. The electronic life form speaks slowly, calmly, and considerately. Their casing lights flash as they examine me. West dialect help. Physicist entity Nadalier pauses, briefly motionless, as they assess something. Finally, they seem to soften, presenting me with a list of language symbols. Technology symbol, please. I've learned research. Wow. So we've learned a few things from this space station, which is quite cool. We haven't really been able to buy much yet, but that doesn't surprise me. The encoded message has been stored for later use. Upgrade your inventory at the Exosuit Technology Merchant. When ready to leave, use the teleport terminus to return to your base. Okay. Purchase inventory slot. Okay, so now I think we do need to find the teleport terminus to leave, because I think we've done everything we need to do. Had a good look around. We've chatted to a few people. We've learned a bit of language. Oh, we could chat to you. Haven't chatted to you yet. I'm not even going to try and say those things. It seems I've interrupted the callbacks during their maintenance routine. They appear to have been applying some sort of lubricant to their carapace, but the task is unfinished. Perhaps they feel uncomfortable doing so in my presence. But you should be doing that in your bathroom. That'd be like me, like, you know, brushing my teeth in the middle of the station. Putting on my moisturizer or something. The lifeform's visor warps and flickers. Some inter-Corvax consultation taking place. A moment later, interface entity Omsky is restored. They present a list of language symbols. More technology for you guys. I've learned technology. Wonderful. We've done some good stuff here. I think I need to find this terminal though. I wonder where it is. Let's I'm a student. I've learned 8 words. Still nothing makes sense to me yet. Because I've only learned 8 words. So usually somewhere around there's some kind of teleporter out of here, but I don't know where it is right now. Let's see if I can work it out. It's always a... Oh, yeah, there we are. Always a bit of a thing when you're... This is a galactic trade terminal here, so I can sell any of the goods that I want to sell. So if I have things such as vortex cubes, I could sell those for 127,000, for example. All 22 of them. But for now, I kind of want to just keep hold of my stuff. And I would probably be more likely to sell things like if I can mine a whole load of ferrite or make a whole load of ion batteries or something like that. That's more what I'm more likely to sell, because if I'm asked for vortex cubes, I can't find them anywhere else, you know? Okay, back to the base. Although, what did it say? Oh yeah, it says use, yeah, return to base. That's fine. Back to She Lab's base. So now I should have an open route through my teleporter to the space station. So, yay. Although my base looks very lackluster compared to said space station. So there we are, the Puta Lake Orange Station Omega. There we are. Lovely stuff. Right. So, visit the base computer and use archives to decrypt the code acquired from the space station. Okay, let's do that then. Archives terminated. Select new task. Begin decryption. Decoding. 16. 16. 16. Message follows. The traveller finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Signal acquired. Life signs detected. Possible distress signal off planet. Approximate location. Okay, so we need to fly over there, do we? Let's see how it is. So it brought my ship back with me, which is rather wonderful. And we need to go there. I mean, I think had I decided to settle on that moon, then I wouldn't have to go so far. But I don't really care. So let's just get out of the atmosphere. Head over there. It's quite a long way. Actually quite a long way. There's uranium on that moon, which might be good for fueling the ship. Offal B29. I'm feeling like it might be better to name for patrons for naming the planets maybe in the system after you guys. Because I think flora and fauna, we might not see it too much. Right, so we need to go here. I'm kind of pleased that I settled on the planet I did though, because it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Do we really want to be on this barren, rocky moon, or do we want to be on my pretty, like, paradise planet? You tell me. I mean, these trees are pretty cool, though. I've got to admit that. I don't even want to know what angle we've landed at there. Oh, no. Oh, no, do not fall down there, please. Right. A few things we can scan here, though. Except it's in, like, targeting mode at the moment, sadly.
Radiation protection falling.
So got some radiation here, which isn't the greatest. I'll need to keep an eye on my sodium levels. Alright at the moment, that's fine. So let's have a look. So target is over this way. I don't think the creatures here are aggressive. I think you can get some aggressive creatures. I need to change out of target sweeping mode to do some some scanning, so I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment. $324. Gosh, it's miles away. It always does this to me, though. I will be able to summon my ship, though. Although what I do need to check is its fuel levels. 25. Oh, no, I can't summon it. If I summon it, I won't be able to take off. So what we'll need to do is run back to it. And then I'll need to, when I'm back at home, I'll need to make myself more starship fuel. Or, if I can find some uranium around the place. have a little scan and see if I can find. There was something under the ground there. I think I need to properly scan for that. No, that's fine. Let's just carry on. Go where we need to go. Pick up sodium if I can. Do I have spare sodium? A little bit.
Technology recharge.
Well, that's an interesting place. How am I going to get down there safely then, is the question. Looks like there might be some kind of entryway there. Let's make our way over to that and see if that will help us get down. Looks like it might be a tube that I can get into. Because I have a strong suspicion that that's where we need to be. Oh, no, okay. It's finalising the signal now, so we know where we're going at least. And if I can get any sodium around here, that would be ideal. There is some. But of course, it's in the wrong direction. Okay, radiation is stabilizing. Well, it might still be worth going this way to see if there's a safer way down into that valley. So far, it's not been very safe at all. There's a container here. Let's have a little look what's in there. Some more rusted metal, but... and a Gek relic. And some projectile ammunition. I don't have a gun yet, but, you know, that might be useful later. Sodium-rich plant. Got 10 sodium off of that. The signal's more like over here. Okay. Is there a better way down into there? This way, I think, actually. Gave me a bit of a jolt there, didn't it? Where am I trying to get to now? Okay, we're getting there. Thank goodness I have a jetpack. My goodness me.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. Sodium.
Technology recharge.
Some nasty radiation around here. It really is. Wings of the anomaly. Log damaged. Partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find a pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Request the log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They're followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. Take a blueprint. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Okay. Someone placed it here after the crash, hoping it would be found. FTL propulsion drive that allows Starship to attain warp speed and jump between neighbouring systems. The user is advised to access hyperdrive systems through the galactic map. Well, that might be something to go towards. Yeah. Now, the first thing I want to know is, can I get my ship to come here? And if I do, will I be able to... So let's have a look. Scan around to see if I can find any uranium. There is uranium. I don't know if it's that much closer than my ship is, but it might be worth going and getting it regardless. Because I think I can... just checking though. Starship launch fuel or uranium. So if I can mine some uranium on this planet, it should keep my starship going for a while without me having to worry too much about things. So I feel like that might be a good trade-off. Considering it's kind of right there. Oh, and we're nearly at the end. Oh, right, okay, we'll mine the uranium. I will bring my ship over to me, and then I'm going to end the episode there, I think. And then we'll get the hyperdrive done next episode. So we've gone from fix the ship to build a base to find a space station to hyperdrive. That's actually pretty cool. So the uranium is around here somewhere. It's supposed to be anyway. A humming sack. Huh? Now that uranium deposit is 200 away. There's no way. Did I not tag the one I found here? Yeah, I totally did tag it. It's there. Okay. I might have to dig underneath this, maybe. I don't know. Or is it here? Yeah, let's dig around and see what I find. Aha! It was hiding. I don't care what I do to this planet. Whoa.
Radiation protection falling.
So what did we get there? Lots of Herox and gold. What? Well, that's not... It's not uranium, is it? And it's wonderful and all, and it's expensive and all, but it said uranium and didn't give me uranium. That's super annoying. Gave me Herox instead. Cobalt, cobalt, cobalt. Copper. Copper. Uranium, but it's miles away. Well then. In that case, I need to either be able to make some more, Oh, hang on. I was looking at the wrong inventory. Duh, I bet there was uranium. What was it? Silicate, sodium, salvage data. No, I am not seeing any. Oh no, there we are, uranium. Right, so I can call the ship and fuel it with uranium. Perfect. I don't know where I got all that Herox from though. Right, so how did we call the ship again? X, wasn't it? Is it summon vehicles? Can't land here. Oh yeah. Land there though. Hello! I'm very glad you came to pick me up because I'm getting very, very hurt here. So in theory, I should now be able to put uranium into the launch thruster. Oh yeah, I've got enough for 2 full charges. Yay! Uses about 25% per lift off. So we've got enough for about 8 takeoffs. Which isn't too bad, to be honest. That's so weird, because I'm sure it was saying we had thousands of those Herox before, and now we don't. I think I'm just confusing myself with the inventory system at this point. But that is okay. Don't worry about me. I've still got a couple of slots missing in the exosuit, so when I do have a chance to get across to the to get into the space station with a bit of money, I should try and get as much of that opened up as I can. Right, I think though we are going to leave that there. I will have a look while I'm in the ship next time at exactly what we need for the hyperdrive and whether there's things that I'll need to get from this particular planet or moon or whatever we're on at the moment. See if we need to get things from that to make the hyperdrive and make as much as I can of it here, and if there are things that I need to refine back on my planet, we'll go back to home as well. So that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.